doing, folks? Ken here with Struggle Swing Golf, channel where we're trying to break 90 for the very first time in my life, and I'm bringing you along for the ride. Today I'm doing a quick live stream. I know there's nobody in here yet, and I know I'm basically talking to myself, but for the sake of the people that'll watch this video later, I'll just go ahead and talk. So thanks for stopping by if you're watching this video after it went live. I appreciate y'all very much. Just going to hit a few shots before I actually go play a round of golf today. So the hopes is I can figure out how to break 90. I'm actually not playing 18, but I did play 9 last week, and I'm going to combine those two scores, show you those two scorecards to see if I indeed did break 90 for the first time over 2 different courses, 18 holes total between the two. So we're going to pop out to the practice range here. We're going to hit about 50 shots. I'm not sure if I'll get that many in for sure. I know it was on the thumbnail, but we'll see what happens here. Good old practice range on GS Pro. If you're watching this and you're not familiar with GS Pro, fantastic golf simulator software. Highly recommend it for anybody that wants to put together their own simulator in their garage or wherever you have room for one. I also highly recommend the Square Golf Launch Monitor. By far the best cost to performance ratio on the market when it comes to consumer level golf launch monitors. So there we go. We're out there on the range. I'm going to go ahead and set it to pitching wedge. We're just going to hit a few shots here and there, get my body warmed up so I don't have to spend money on a bucket of balls when I could just, you know, drop $250 a year on GS Pro. Why pay for golf balls on the range? I doubt I spent $250 last year on golf balls on the range, but that's neither here nor there. So thanks again for tuning in. We're going to hit some pitching wedge here. Now, of course, I invited you all in here for the purpose of not only watching me warm up, but if you'd like, I would absolutely love it if you roasted my swing. Give me all the crap you want about my golf swings. I know it's one of the most hideous, most unathletic things you are about to witness. So here we go. We're going to hit our first pitching wedge out here on the range on GS Pro. Oh. Well, that wasn't half bad for me. Pitching wedge should generally go a little further than that for me, but for some reason it doesn't on the launch monitor, but it seems to do better outside. So it is what it is. And we'll see if anybody pops in to watch this live eventually. So that was swing number 1. Was swing number 2, probably about the same, a little bit more carry. All right. My 9-iron generally goes about 105 to 110 carry. So if I can carry a pitching wedge just under 100, that makes me pretty happy. I've been working on a new swing theory, new swing philosophy, if you will. It's a little different. It's a book I happened to find on Facebook. Downloaded it. Was worth the 20 some odd dollars I paid just to help with all those nagging swing thoughts. Oh, that was awful. Really chunky. This might be a really cheap hitting mat from Amazon, but when you chunk one, you know it, and it definitely punishes the result. So let's see if we can do better on this one. That was a little better for sure. Yeah, I'll take 90-yard carries on the pitching wedge while I'm working on getting better. Tell you what, the other thing that's different today than it has been different for a while, I am extremely sore. I just started working out this week. I'm on let's see, day 2. And today's workout was golf specific with some weights. As you can tell, I don't exactly throw a lot of weight around, so it wasn't a ton, but I was sore from yesterday, really sore today, so I'm kind of stiff. But yeah, hey, Seedrum's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Still haven't played the moon course yet. I will, I promise. But I'm just trying to swing kind of relaxed today because I just don't, I'm so dang stiff and sore. Oh, that was chunky too. Oh, I am so sorry you had to hear that. That was nasty. Been fighting the flu bug since early last week. In fact, I was kind of hacking and coughing a little bit when I was on a live stream with Hazel Rocket Golf. And that was pretty good, but way off balance. And that just turned into the full-blown flu. And I'm struggling a little bit with breathing, so I doubt I'll be walking 9 today. I think I will be riding for sure. Ooh, Seedrum, I just did that a couple of weekends ago, right before I got before I got sick. I helped my son-in-law get his grandmother moved into the mother-in-law suite that they have in their new house that they just bought. She's old. She doesn't want to have to go to a home. So, and she's 100% blind. So she makes her way around her house pretty good, but she's pretty lonely. So we just moved her, and she had some furniture that I'm telling you was probably built from about the year she was born. And if you've ever carried any old antique stuff, yeah, not good for the back, not good for the hands, not good for anything. Anyway, I have no idea how many shots I've hit so far, but just got a few pitching wedge. It's hit a few 7-irons, and then at 2:24, I've got a tee time at a local course. Okay, that wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. Well, so the new swing philosophy I'm using is swing the club back and throw the damn head at the damn ball. That's it. Don't really think about anything else. That's the only thought. See the ball, throw the head of the club at it. And where I used to struggle with hitting up on the ball, magically I started hitting down on the ball. That was pretty good. Worth the club twirl. Definitely worth the club twirl. So yeah, I said I downloaded an ebook. It's kind of fun. It's a fun read. I'll put the link to the ebook down in the description of this live stream. So anybody that wants to download it or take a look at the philosophy in it, you're certainly welcome to. It has, I don't think it's necessarily increased my distance, but it certainly makes it easier to just throw the club through the zone and try to get some decent contact. And then you do that. Left it wide open. That was toey and ugly. Yep. 2.4 out to in, 18.5 degrees open. So I don't know if that was off the hosel or what, but it was awful. It was awful, awful, awful. All right, one more pitching wedge, then we'll grab the old 7. Chunky. Let's see, whereas yesterday I called Hazel Shankopotamus on his live stream, you could probably safely call me Chunkopotamus on this one. So that seems to be what I do best. Oh, man. Nose is running. Oh, I forgot to do what I usually do when I do a video. Time to crack the top. So fake beer me blazer, I guess is a good way to say it. Yeah, that hits the spot. I'll take a couple of those, stick them in the cooler pocket on my cart bag here. And yeah, let's switch this thing to a 7-iron, which technically isn't a 7-iron. I'm playing a iDrive 7 hybrid, which works pretty good for me. I like it because it's standard lie, so it's really not too toe up. All my ping Gs are pretty toe up. They're like 3 degrees upright, and I really struggle getting good contact. Eventually, I need to just drop the cash and get fit for the way I swing. See what happens. All right, 7-iron. Pulled it. But, you know, the result would be good. Was really thin, but the result would have been fine. So apparently C-Drum is stuck around. You are a glutton for punishment, sir, and I appreciate you. So no, it's Athletic Brewing Company. It's their NA beer. It's their golden wheat, I think is what it's called, or upside down, something like that. It's a golden wheat beer. It's kind of a, I don't know, like an Oktoberfest type deal. Pretty yummy. I quit drinking in November of 2022 because I don't have an off button. So I decided to just throw the whole damn switch and call it good. But dang it. That was a little chunky. I think I was too close to the ball on that one, C-Drum. I don't know what you think, but that one felt a little cramped, or I got stuck, or whatever it was. .74 mph ball speed. That's about all I swing, is about 74. That was better. Much better. All right. I know that's what most guys carry their 9-iron that are way better than me, but I'll take 136 all day long with a 7. So beat HRD ball speed. Brother, that is not likely ever to happen. If I can crack 100 miles an hour with any of my clubs, I'll be pleased. And at this point, I think I've only got 3 clubs that I get there with. So, and they're all hybrids and driver. Yeah, I'll take a bunch of that out on the course today. I tell you that. 7 yards to the left. I can live with that. I want to see you be. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, dude. I do miss my bourbon though. That was my poison of choice, and I had really gotten into it. Don't know if you're into bourbon at all, C-Drum, but if you haven't tried it yet, go find. It's called Amador whiskey. They age the bourbon in different types of wine casks, and it's just lovely, lovely stuff. I was going to say I blocked that one a little. Really bad. Heavy, too. Don't have the club stickers on these clubs. I've got them on my Ping Gs. Oh, but I could tell I chunked that one. Flipping nose is running. All right, well. Oh, I wonder who viewer number 2 could be. Viewer number 2, up front and center, roast my swing in the live chat. All right, nice and relaxed swing. See what happens. That was definitely much better. Yeah, I'll live with that. I'll live with that. All right, another one here. Yep. Yep. I've got several sevens, eights, and nines I could use. I've got a set of ping Gs. Unfortunately, I lost the 8-iron. Well, I didn't lose the 8-iron. I threw the 8-iron into a bunch of tall weeds about a year and a half ago because I got pissed at it because, it only did what my hands, arms, and swings told it to do. And I never found it. So I've got a ping G10, which is almost as tall as my 7-iron. So it really makes it a mess trying to swing that one. So I rarely take those to the course. Low on the face and really spinny. Whew. I don't know. That one was weird. That was a weird ball flight. But I've got a set of Cleveland Halo XLs that maybe these three particular clubs, the 7, 8, and 9 I have in these iDrive hybrids, will be replaced by those Halos for playing later today. I don't know. Haven't made up my mind 100% yet. Ow. Yeah, arthritis sucks, especially when you chunk them. When you chunk a shot, the arthritis is not very keen on that at all. Yummy. So yeah, I'm not going to be in here long. I've got just over an hour till my tea time. I'll at least hit a few drivers, maybe another hybrid. Okay, that one wasn't half bad. I noticed I'd been swaying a little bit. Figured I'd try to just turn, stop the sway motion. Seemed to help a little. Yeah, that was all right. All right. Oh, now I've got 5 people watching this. To all 5 of you, I humbly apologize for what you're viewing, but appreciate you stopping by. Again, you can see the crawl on the bottom of the screen. Go for it. Roast my swing. Ow. Excuse me. All right. Get a few more of these and then we'll grab a hybrid here. That was definitely chunky. And I don't want to swing too many times. God knows I'm going to have probably 50 more swings in the next 9 holes I'll play later. All right, let's see here. 4 hybrid or 5 hybrid? No need to add more roasting. Swing is roasting your hands, I think. Yes, there's no doubt about that, C-Drone. No doubt about that. It's so much better out on the course. When I chunk them, it's not nearly as uncomfortable. as it is off this mat. I'm pretty sure I could do myself a solid and get a much better mat for this purpose, but got the old Callaway XR5 hybrid here. We'll see what we can do with it. Let's just say I'm not hopeful. All right. For some reason, my bag says I've got a 5-iron. I don't, but that's probably me screwing around with all the different golf bags you can set up in GS Pro. All right. Eh, that's about right. I didn't feel like I swung down on that at all, but according to GS Pro, I did. Perhaps my square needs better alignment or something. I don't know. It's level. I know that much. Ow. Mm. Dead straight, just really bad contact. Now that I hit up on because I chunked the daylights out of it. All right, come on, nice and easy. That was better. Still going to fade like crazy, but it was much better. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, there were 5 people in here, and then 4 of them said, yeah, I'm out. Took 2 looks at a couple of chunky swings and said, yeah, this wasn't worth my time. Don't blame you, but appreciate you stopping by anyway. Okay, now that wasn't half bad. If I can get him going left, I can get some decent distance. There you go. How about that, Seadrum? At least I got almost 106 mile an hour ball speed. That's a rarity. See if I can do that again. Nope. Yeah. No, yeah, I'm taking notes on how not to swing or how to swing. I don't know what you mean. Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. Taking notes on how to swing watching me, dude, that's dangerous. Because I've seen yours. You're fine. You don't need my help. That's for damn sure. I don't know what you mean in that comment. I'm sorry. I don't interpret C-drum real well. That was great contact and pushed straight out to the right. Well, not great contact. It was toey. But at least I didn't junk it. Where are we at? All right. I leave for the course here in about 15 minutes. Well, there you go. I pulled another one. 32 and a half yards right or left. Woo-hoo. Oh my, 105 miles an hour again. Seems like the key is if I get the body turned a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know why. That was a little straighter. A little heavy though. Little heavy though. 2 degrees up. Yeah. I can live with that. I can live with a lot of that today on the course. I mean, you got to cut me just a touch, itty bitty bit of slack because, I haven't been playing seriously, but for the last 2 years, and between lessons and the YouTube rabbit hole, I'm not exactly sure I know exactly what a golf swing is. All right, now that was the best swing out of all of them right there. Yes, indeed. Do a few of those today. I'll be happy. Out to in though on club path. Okay, well, is what it is, I suppose. That was more like it. All right. Okay, so I suppose I've avoided the obvious pain that I experienced last time I was out here playing, which was swinging my driver on a live stream with old Hosel Rocket Golf. As long as golf remains fun, you're doing just fine. You haven't seen me on course yet. It is fun. I do have an absolute blast, C-Drum. I really do. And I'm improving like I have over 2 years, starting off with a handicap that I'm too embarrassed to admit to. And then within the first year, dropping it to where it is now, which now has been adjusted to, I think last I played, it was my app dropped it down to just under a 26. My hope is I get under 20 this year. And with that'll come hopefully rounds where I break 90. So anyway, I guess I should rip the scab off, as they say, and see if I can't hit a few with this and see if they do anything. Be kind of cool if I could at least feel like I've got a swing for today that I feel decent about. All right. Should open up a little more, huh? All right. Like we'll call it good for the day. There's really no need to do any more than that, right? Barely swung. I mean, I blocked it dead right. I don't think I have in me the idea of being able to really fully crank on a swing with all this and the smallness of the cage and all that. Anytime I've really tried to hit one, I've skied it or I've towed it or had it come right back at me. So at least for in here, I'm just trying to put a decent swing on it and get it somewhat downrange. Like that. Yeah, I'll take a bunch of those today. Be nice if I could get my balance though. Which I know all the exercising and the weightlifting I'm going to be doing for sure over the next 90 days and probably beyond. I want to strengthen for sure the foundations. As you can see, I'm standing on a couple of French fries, and balance has never been my strong suit, mostly because of that. Not much leg strength, so I pulled the daylights out of that one. It's okay. That's okay. I'm fairly pleased. All right. I'm guessing it's Seadrum that's still in here, who's a glutton for punishment, and sir, I appreciate it. Or you've got me muted because you're in a meeting, and quite frankly, I don't blame you. But yeah, let's hit a couple more drivers here, and then we'll call it a day. And I'll get ready to head to the course. There I go. Soon as I try to really concentrate on going in to out and correct swing path, I do that. Learning the ways of the struggle swing. You might want to unlearn them about as fast as you possibly can. That was disgustingly hideous. I don't know if I should hit this ball again. Chances are it ain't worth a crap. Yeah, I'd take that. Nice little draw. Oh, let's see. I wonder how many balls have I hit? Learning the ways of the struggle swing. Good sir, you are a glutton for punishment, no doubt, and I appreciate you. Let's see here. Yeah. We're almost to 50 shots, and I've got just under an hour before I need to be at the course, and I am not going to be hitting on the range. So we'll hit a couple more drivers here. That fake beer. There we go. Was kicking back a second ago, and I'm like, ooh, it's only Seadrum in here. He's not going to care. Good old low bullet. Take a bunch of low runners like that in the Nebraska wind, I tell you that. There's really not much of it here today. But there's a couple of holes out there that are pretty wide open that wind tends to get in your face. Ouch, right off the heel. Might even been the hosel. That was nasty. Oh, I'm doing Hosel's job for him. Smashing some rockets. All right. 1.4 into out, 1.6 closed. One thing I'm hoping Square figures out how to do is get the software reading where you're hitting on the club face, along with club head speed, smash factor, all that kind of fun stuff. Because I'm too broke to be spending a lot of money on foresight and stuff for that kind of jazz. Ow. Way off the toe. All right. And with that, we'll call this a live stream for the day. Thanks to those of you who stopped through. Thanks to those of you who happen to be watching this after the fact when it goes live on demand. Appreciate all of you. And this is a lot of fun for me. I love doing the channel. God knows I'm never going to make the huge dollars that Hazel Rocket's making these days. So, oh, good for you, Seedrum. There's a lot of good dudes around here. In fact, there's a couple guys from my church. They're the reason I got back into golf. Once I got sober, they said you need to find yourself another outlet and something to do. And unfortunately, golf is one of those sports that's real easy. If you're not careful, it could drive you to drink. But so far, so good for me. Luckily, all the courses around here are pretty good. They always stock non-alcoholic beer, so it's enjoyable for me to hang out with the guys after a round and have a fake beer while they're drinking their real stuff. And it's just a lot of fun. I really, really, truly enjoy it. I'm enjoying being a part of the YouTube golf and Discord community, I guess, if you will. Interacting with you guys is an absolute blast. Hazel's a good dude. You're a good dude, Seedrum. I'm not sure what it would take to map some of the courses around here. I don't even know what the hell LiDAR is, so it's not something I'm too worried about. But thanks for watching, Seedrum. Thanks for watching for those of you who did show for a little while. Appreciate all of you. Hey, there's a second person in here. Anyway, until next time, it's always a struggle. And it gets very, very real when it comes to getting better at golf and life. I plan to keep swinging. I hope y'all keep watching. And until next time, God bless. And we'll see you in the next one. I hope. Yeah, I know. I think I'm funnier than I am, but I don't care. See y'all next time.